matches. It's one fall with a 1 hour time limit. Introducing first in the red corner from Oklahoma, 236 pounds, Chief Billy White Wolf. In the blue corner from Lebanon, 240 pounds, the infamous Sheik, the Sheik. One fall with a 1 hour time limit. Referee, Tony Michael. Time to tell you, but I think we will. December 30th, that would be tomorrow night. Schofield, Conroy Bowl, the public is invited. Adults will be $3 a special price. Children, accompanied by their parents or adults, free. And next Wednesday's Block Arena. More about that in Locker Room a little later on. That will be Block Arena, the first program, 1981. We're in the ring with the Sheik. He's got a big piece of wood, digging it into the throat of Billy White Wolf. The referee, Tony Michael, trying to break it up. This guy's a wild man. His cheek has gone completely mad, as he always does. The crowd are irate, up in arms. The referee having a tough time. Billy White Wolf is outside the ring. It's very hard to control this man. You see the police outside. These people are throwing things now. Billy White Wolf's outside the ring. The Sheik, wherever you watch television on the mainland and around the world, this man you see once in a while. You don't see him often because you don't see him that often in the ring because he's only there for 5 or 10 minutes. He either kill or be killed. That's the way to put it. Billy White Wolf on the bloodbath. Chief Billy White Wolf dancing around the ring now. He's going after the Sheik. He chops him. He rakes him across the face. He chops him on the head with a tomahawk chop. He hits him. The Sheik goes outside the ring. After him is Billy White Wolf. They're fighting right outside the ring, slammed in the post. The Sheik's on the post. He's got it right. The fans are saying, oh, and he gets him, down he goes. The Sheik is flat on his back, right behind us at ringside. Billy White Wolf's after him. The cameraman's in there. Loving him. Billy White Wolf. The Sheik goes under the table. He's under our chairs. He's right over us. Billy White, get him out of here. Oh, wow. The Sheik after Billy White Wolf. We're doing this standing up. We'll try and stay with us if we're still on the air. This is mayhem at ringside. Both men outside the ring. They're both counted outside the ring. The match is over. Referee Tony Michaels has just signaled to us here at ringside that it's all over for the Sheik and Billy White Wolf. But it's not over as they're still fighting on the far side of the ring. They're still fighting through the crowd. The Sheik is back in the ring. He climbs back in the ring, looking up at the lights. Billy White Wolf is outside, and the match is being announced by the timekeeper at ringside that both men are counted and disqualified. They're outside the ring, and that's about it from here at the Blaisdell for the moment. We'll be in the locker room with all the wrestlers following this very important message. Wow, a message for the Sheik on 1979-1980. Billy White Wolf grabs that weapon and he's using it. And at this, we will leave these two brawlers and pause for a moment.
Kong Brody has held his own against almost every opponent, but he finally found one he couldn't lick, and that was Mother Nature when you were trapped in Texas and couldn't make it to St. Louis for a big team match where you'd been scheduled with Ric Flair against Andre the Giant and Rocky Johnson. I know you were very frustrated that evening when you couldn't make it to St. Louis.
You know, there's a lot of controversy about Bruiser Brody, King Kong Brody not showing up against Andre the Giant. Larry, I don't have to tell you, and I don't have to tell all the people here in the Midwest, that King Kong Brody is not afraid to get in the ring with any man or two men in professional wrestling. The people here in this area have seen my ability in the ring. I don't have to come out here and be bragging and boasting and telling everybody that I am the best wrestler here or I am the toughest. They got their own opinion, and I know all of them, as intelligent wrestling fans, know that I am the best man, and that includes the Giant.
Now, I know one thing that's been getting under your skin is that Dick Murdoch's been bragging about how he had to replace you and how he won the match for his team. I understand there's a little bad blood even between you and Murdoch.
Let me tell you something. Dickie Murdoch can come out here and be yelling at the people over here and telling everybody that he's going to beat the Giant. You know and I know and everybody else knows the Giant is undefeated. Nobody beats the Giant. But you know as well as I know that the Giant is living a very, very dangerous life. He has been in the ring with me before, and he knows that he's going to have to get in the ring with me again. He got a breather, let's call it a breather, a buy on time. He's got Dickie Murdoch in the ring, which I know makes Andre the Giant and his manager very, very happy. If anybody was sad the other night, it was me. If anybody was happy the other night, it was Andre the Giant and his manager, because King Kong Brody did not show up. Now, I don't have to come out here and tell you that since I've been coming to St. Louis, I have defeated 3 former world champions. I am the man who beat Pat O'Connor in the middle of the ring. I am the man who beat Jack Briscoe, one of the greatest champions of all time. I am the man who ran Terry Funk completely out of town. Now that's 3 former world champions. What makes you think or anybody else think that I might be scared of any man in professional wrestling? Anybody who thinks that is completely loco.
I know one thing, despite all the arguments about Andre, the controversy about Murdoch, your ultimate goal is still that gold belt, the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I'm going to issue a challenge right now. The winner of the match between Dickie Big Mouth Murdoch and Andre the Giant has me to look forward to. Now let me tell you something. Big does not make you great. Big does not make you strong. Andre the Giant is the biggest man in the world. That does not make him great. That does not make him strong. He must prove himself to me. And when he gets in the ring with me, he'll fall like all the other world champions did. My goal when I came here was to get a chance at the world champion, and I'm not leaving until I take the gold with me.
King Kong Brody.
さあ見えました。またもやチェーンを持っています。ご覧のように髪を乱して登場してまいりましたキングコングブルーザー・ブロディ。タイガーと虫と目が合いました。ブルーザー・ブロディ、ご覧の表情であります。チャリンチャリンというものすごい音。直径1センチのチェーンを右手にぐるぐると巻いております。あっと早くもタイガーと口に仕掛けました。このブルーザー・ブロディはいよいよ来週の放送ではジャイアンツと馬場の DWS ヘビー級選手権に。
Alrighty, here we are, part 2 of episode 4 of Wrestling 80. Let's go ahead and run some more match results as we watch Bruiser Brody against Tiger Taguchi. There's actually quite a few matches that I have of Bruiser Brody from this time period, and he's actually probably going to be in either another match in this episode or next week. We'll see how it works out. But I want to get the other match done as well because it happened on January 22nd and it was originally going to be the main event. But I found out, unfortunately, that a lot of the Pacific Northwest footage got deleted from YouTube, all the early stuff. So, Pacific Northwest lost a lot of footage. That's what I mean by YouTube deleting a lot of the old wrestling. It gets a certain time limit, they just delete the account, and that footage is gone. I'm going to show some earlier 1977 footage because I want to get it down for your enjoyment before it just disappears into no man's land. Alright, so let's get some cards done here. On January 25th, 1980, Okayama, Japan, New Japan Federation. George Takano defeated Hiroyushi Saito. Kengo Kimura defeated Makoto Arakawa. William Ruska defeated Junji Harada. Mesa Saito defeated Kuniaki Kobayashi. Bad News Allen defeated Osamu Kido. Seiji Sakaguchi and Strong Kobayashi defeated Haruka Eigen and Kantoro Hoshino. Ricky Choshu defeated Rocky Johnson. And Dynamite Kid defeated Skip Young. 2 out of 3 falls match. Stan Hansen and Steve Kern got the victory over Tatsumi Fujinami and Antonio Inoki. January 25th, 1980, in Calgary, Alberta for the Stampede territory. Brett and Keith Hart teamed up, and they defeated Mr. Sigigawa and Yankee. Leo Burke defeated Bobby Bass. Hubert Galliant defeated Lynn Denton by disqualification. Hiroshi Yagi fought a draw with Tom Stanton. Cuban Assassin defeated Tatsumi Oshiro, and Eric Embry defeated Joe Ventura. In Richmond, Virginia on January 25th, 1980 for Mid-Atlantic, Ric Flair got a shot at U.S. champion Superfly Jimmy Snuka and beat him by disqualification. Tallahassee, Florida on January 25th, we got Manny Fernandez defeating Bugsy McGraw. And tag team champions Stanley Lane and Brian St. John defeated Hector Guerrero and Gordon Nelson. Houston Wrestling. Houston, Texas, January 25th, 1980. Jose Lothario and Mil Mascaras teamed up to defeat Mr. Hito and Mr. Sakaruda by disqualification, and Mil Mascaras will definitely be on this program. Superstar Billy Graham defeated Ox Baker. Mark Lewin defeated Tony Atlas by disqualification, which you will definitely see that match. Gino Hernandez fought a draw with Tiger Conway Jr. El Gran Marquez defeated Jonathan Boyd. And Killer Tim Brooks defeated Rip Oliver. 25th of January 1980, Shreveport, Louisiana for the Mid-South. Terry Gordy and Michael Hayes of the Fabulous Freebirds defeated Junkyard Dog and Buck Robley. Ted DiBiase defeated Bull Ramos. Cowboy Lang defeated Little Tokyo. Bob Sweetan and Tink Patton teamed up, and they defeated Ted Fields and Iron Mike Sharp. And Frenchie Martin got a victory over Charlie Cook. Oklahoma City, Oklahoma on January 21st, 5th, also for the Mid-South. Don Bass beat Ken Wayne. Scott Irwin defeated Gene Lewis. Bruce Reed, who we better know as Butch Reed, defeated Ron Starr by disqualification. And Brian Blair and Herb Calvert and Tommy Gilbert teamed up to defeat Ron Bass, Steve Lawler, and The Spoiler.